everyone. Welcome to Heart Wisdom Tarot. This is the reading for the general energies for the divine masculine counterpart to the Cancerian divine feminine energy. Just to clarify, when I say the divine masculine counterpart, I mean the young energy, the one with the masculine, more masculine young energy. It could be the man, it could be the woman. In most cases, it is the man, but it could be the woman as well, who's embodying the divine masculine, and the man embodying the divine feminine counterpart. So it's really looking at this from an energetic point of view rather than a gendered point of view. I've already shuffled and laid out the cards to save time on the recording and uploading time. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Hierophant, and the Lovers. So the Queen of Pentacles represents the energy of the divine masculine in the month of January. Could be a bit before, a bit after. Energy is very fluid. With the Queen of Pentacles, it looks like the divine masculine here is focused on practical matters, on physical and financial stability. The Queen here is sitting and looking down at her pentacle. Her main focus seems to be on that pentacle and how to make it grow. We've got another pentacle cards here, the Three of Pentacles. So it looks like the divine masculine is focused on, could be work, but most likely creating stability in his life or her life, if it's a woman who's embodying the divine masculine energy here. She's also looking away from the spread. If you see the spread from the top, the Queen of Pentacles is looking that way. So she's not necessarily very focused on the connection at the moment. How she views the divine, how he views the divine feminine energy, i.e. the Cancerian divine feminine energy. He views you as the Queen of Wands, strong, independent, fiery, able to look after herself, a woman who is not afraid to do what it takes to manifest her wishes and desires. Very energetic, very strong lady. And it's interesting that the Queen of Wands is looking away from the Queen of Pentacles. So I'll just hold them up. We've got the Queen of Pentacles looking at her pentacle here, and the Queen of Wands looking very confident, very strong, and slightly looking in the other direction. So it's almost like, I would say there seems to be a bit of disconnect at the moment, or lack of communication, or lack of collaboration between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And if we look at the Three of Pentacles here, which is in the obstacle position, this is the obstacle to the divine masculine moving forward in this connection. In the obstacle position, the Three of Pentacles means that the divine masculine's main obstacle here is actually communication, is working together with the Queen of Wands to manifest their desire, to manifest their goal, to manifest what they want. Because the Three of Pentacles is about people coming together, working together, collaborating. It's about teamwork. And in the obstacle here, it means that at the moment, teamwork, collaboration, communication isn't present in the connection. And again, looking at these two queens, each looking in a different direction, it looks like there is a little bit of a disconnect at the moment. Then we've got the Hermit. The Hermit is in the subconscious spheres of the divine masculine. So it's interesting because it very much relates to this card in the obstacle position. Because his obstacle is to work with the divine masculine, the divine feminine. It's to collaborate with her. It's to have that ability to be a team, working together to achieve the same goal. So no wonder that his subconscious fear is being on his own, is the fear of loneliness, of isolation. It's almost like he is unable to work together with the divine masculine and to collaborate. I don't feel that it is intentional. I don't feel like he's doing it on purpose. It's almost like despite himself, he can't do it for whatever reason. Maybe because finances are on his mind and achieving stability. Maybe he's caring for others, maybe, children, parents, and he's more focused on that. And so he's unable at the moment to work with the divine feminine to build something together. And there's this disconnect between them, lack of communication. But really, deep down, he fears that isolation. He doesn't want to be on his own. He doesn't want to feel isolated and alone, even though that's exactly what he's doing by not working as a team with the divine feminine. Then we've got the Hierophant in reverse, in the what he needs from the feminine. What he needs from the feminine so that things could progress in time between them. The Hierophant in reverse is about breaking free from tradition, breaking free from what's expected of you, breaking free from society's views of what or how things should be. And that's how he needs the divine feminine to be. And she's quite able to do that because she is the Queen of Wands. She is a woman who is not afraid to break free from the norm in order to achieve what she wants. And it's really interesting that we've got the Hierophant card right beneath the Hierophant in reverse, right beneath the Queen of Wands. So he needs her to be and to stay the Queen of Wands, to have that confidence, to be her own woman. And what comes to mind here is, when sometimes you've got a connection with somebody, and then that person doesn't seem to be paying you too much attention. He's not focused on you, and what people usually say, oh, you know what, he's not interested, or he's a jerk. Oh, just let it be. He's not worth your time and energy. He has to be paying you attention, and he has to be the one reaching out to you. That is society's view of how relationships should be, or what is expected. What this is saying is, you do not have to necessarily adhere to these same ideas and beliefs. Because it doesn't mean that the divine masculine, especially when we're talking about a divine connection, divine spiritual connection, it is not necessarily about that. We have to look deeper than that, where the divine masculine is usually still going through a process of healing and soul growth, and where the divine feminine is the one who sees the bigger picture and who's the one who holds a space of healing and unconditional love and understanding for the divine masculine. Because as we can see here, he's afraid. His deepest fear is to be the hermit, to be isolated, to be left out in the cold on his own, So he's not doing it unintentionally, even though at the moment he doesn't seem to be focused on the connection. And you can see that both the Queen of Pentacles and the Hermit, I'll just hold this up, they are both looking down. She's looking at her pentacle, he's looking within. They're both facing outside of the spread. So they're definitely not focused on the connection. That, there are other aspects of their life that are taking their time and attention at the moment. As I said, it could be finances, caring for others, maybe soul searching. Maybe he is going within to find the answers, to find his direction, what he wants to do, what is important to him in life. So it could be a myriad of different reasons. But that does not mean that the connection is not there. And so with the Hierophant in reverse here, the divine feminine is beckoned and asked to keep a view of the bigger picture here, not to heed the general agreed norms of society on how a connection should look like. But at the same time, she also beckoned to remain, to be the Queen of Wands. So even though she can understand what is happening, she can understand that at the moment the divine masculine may be dealing with his own stuff, that she can hold a space of love and understanding for him, but also focus on her life, pursue her own goals, stay confident, stay strong. It doesn't mean that she has to spend her time trying to be focused on the connection. And this is confirmed by the lovers in the position of guidance for the divine feminine. And the guidance here, with the lovers card, it says, keep the connection. You know, don't cut the link. Don't cut the communication. Keep the connection. And have the understanding of what is happening with the divine masculine at this moment in time. The lovers is about understanding each other's points of view, understanding where the other is coming from, is about having the connection and keeping it alive. And again, it's interesting that we've got the lovers right underneath the Three of Pentacles. The lovers is a Gemini card. It's a card ruled by Mercury, which is all about communication. And it's underneath the Three of Pentacles, which was in the obstacle position for the masculine, who's unable to communicate, who's unable at the moment to collaborate and communicate with the divine feminine. But despite that, the guidance for her, for you, is to keep that link, to keep that connection. And not because at the moment there is a lack of communication and a lack of coming together with the divine masculine's attention being elsewhere, there is no reason for you not to hold that connection and hold that space of unconditional love. But at the same time, live your life and pursue your mission, pursue your dreams, pursue your goals. Maybe the divine masculine at this time needs the time to get on with his own things. Give him that time, give him that space. When he's ready, he will come back. And do not be influenced by the societal beliefs of what a connection should look like and what the divine masculine should or should not do, or how they should behave or should not behave. Because when we're talking about spiritual divine connections here, We're talking about unconditional love. We're talking about patience. This is not the thinking that, oh, he does not contact me, I will not contact him, or I'll ignore him. Maybe he will contact me when, if I ignore him, he will contact me, or all these ideas and that we have in our society about how men and women should behave, which could be a bit calculating sometimes. Divine spiritual connections are not easy, because one partner is usually more open to the connection, more aware, more awake than the other partner, who's, usually it is the divine masculine who's really wounded, who's really struggling, and who is on a path of healing. And he needs the patience, he needs the unconditional love and understanding of the divine masculine to help him heal and for them to eventually come together, if that is meant to be. I hope this has helped and resonated with you. This is a general reading, so it will resonate with some of you, but not all of you. If you'd like a personal reading, all the details are in the box below. Thank you for your time listening to this reading. Until next time, bye.